This is WGXA News.
Good evening and thanks for watching WGXA News at 10. I'm Raymond Tubb.
And I'm Tiffany Bradley. New at 10, bad news for Boeing Company workers here in Macon and 3 other locations after the company announced it will stop building its big C-17 Globemaster 3 military cargo jets and close the airlifter's final assembly plant in California in 2015. The Chicago headquartered aerospace giant announced today it will build the final 22 C-17s in the interim. Boeing says nearly 3,000 employees support C-17 production in Long Beach, Macon, Arizona, and St. Louis. And workforce reductions will begin early next year. The company says it expects the announcement to result in a charge of less than $100 million this quarter, and that will not impact financial guidance for the year. A Georgia teen is found safe 1 day after she was abducted during a violent home invasion. Her family overjoyed at her safe return, but the community is still on edge. Fox's Deidre Dukes has more. The Twiggs County Sheriff's Office is asking for your help in finding a man who has been missing for more than 2.5 years. 49-year-old Troy Burnett was last seen on December 19, 2011. He is described as a black man, 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighs about 168 pounds. He suffered medical issues including poor vision and hearing loss. Twiggs Fire and Rescue and the Georgia State Patrol Aviation Division have helped in previous searches, all of which have come up empty. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Burnett, contact Crime Stoppers at 1-877-68-CRIME. Warner Robins' mother says a local Girl Scout troop is violating her daughter's rights by denying her service dog presence at troop functions. WGXA's Clinton Bourgeois has a story.
Well, coming up later on tonight, the recap and the coming runoffs after yesterday's Macon-Bibb historic consolidated election.
Plus, the latest in the D.C. shooting. Still no motive, and the shooter's mother speaks out. That and more is ahead, but first, a look at your weather forecast. Last-minute results make the difference between victory and defeat for some political hopefuls in the new Macon-Bibb consolidated government. But problems with the counting system after the votes were in delayed totals, causing confusion for some candidates. WGXA's Kristen Drummond has a story. The Board of Elections may be dealing with more problems. That's because write-in candidate Anthony Harris is calling for a recount. Last night it appeared Harris had no votes, but the unofficial elections summary report says there were 22 write-ins, a number Harris believes are votes for him. But Watson says Harris received only 1 vote in the mail ballot. Her team will tally up how many typed his name in on the touchscreen units by Friday. As for Harris, he says his hat will no longer be in the political ring. The League of Women Voters is reacting to last night's historic vote, holding their weekly meeting at the Brickyard Country Club. The results of last night's election was the main topic of conversation. Members say few were surprised once the results were final. Henry Ficklin, who will face off against Larry Schlesinger at the runoff for the District 2 seat, was also in attendance.
Watching that rain chance, we'll get some new data. We'll have the latest tomorrow and Friday.
All right.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight.
We'll see you right back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. for WGXA Morning News with Rick, Linnea, and Felicia.
All right, and we'll see you back here at 5 right here on WGXA.
Good night.
Have a great night. See you tomorrow.